Yo, what's up, Leo? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of August 2018. Leo, this used to be an astrology channel, but I've changed it to a tarot channel for several reasons. The first reason being is because of the two new moon solar eclipses that are occurring this summer. The new moon solar eclipse in July 2018 and the new moon solar eclipse in August 2018. Now, the other reason is because I have something significant that I can contribute to the tarot community. And that is the use of life path numbers within the tarot. So no other tarot readers have ever done this before. I've actually watched a lot of tarot videos. I've watched a lot of tarot readers. And no one's using life path numbers. And I feel like it's something that I need to contribute to the tarot community. And what I mean by that is you can identify by major arcana or tarot cards 1 through 9, 11, and 22. You can identify these as people in your life when they show up in your tarot reading through the number on the top of the card. So that would be the life path number. Well, how do you get the life path number? Well, I'll give you an explanation. So if somebody is born on February 9th, 1979, well, I'll show you how to get their life path number. So you have February, which is 2, and then you have the day, which is 9. So you add the month and the day. So you have 2 plus 9 is 11. Then you add each single digit of the year to that. So you have 1979. So 2 plus 9 is 11. Plus 1 is 12. 12 plus 9 is 21. 21 plus 7 is 28. 28 plus 9 is 37. So now you got 37. 3 plus 7 is 10. And then you have 10, so 1 plus 0 is 1. Therefore, somebody with the date of birth February 9th, 1979, they are born under the life path number 1. So that's how you get a life path number. So, who's life path number 1? Well, obviously, that's the first card of the tarot deck, the Magician. So if your life path number is 1, then you are the Magician. If your life path number is 2, then you're the High Priestess. If your life path number is 3, then you're the Empress. If your life path number is 4, then you're the Emperor. If your life path number is 5, then you're the Hierophant. If the life path number is 6, then you're the Lovers. If your life path number is 7, you're the Chariot. If your life path number is 8, then you're Strength. If your life path number is 9, then you're the Hermit. If your life path number is 11, then you're Justice. And last but not least, if your life path number is 22, then you're the Fool. And some people might do the numerology the way I did it, and their date of birth might numerologically go to 22, and they might be like, well, I don't want to be the Fool. Well, it's not meant to be insulting. The Fool is someone who is actually quite spontaneous. There's someone who is a free spirit. They might be somebody who likes to travel. They might be an artist of some sort. And it's not meant to be insulting at all. The Fool is actually, life path number 22 is very rare. There's not that many people who have that life path number. So you should be grateful if you do have that life path number. And, some other people might think of the same thing about the Hermit card. Like if your life path number is 9, you might be like, well, I don't want to be the Hermit. That sounds insulting. Well, it's not meant to be, once again, this is not meant to be insulting. That's the card that identifies who you are through your life path number. Typically, somebody who has the life path number 9 is someone who someone who likes to do their own thing a lot. So it's not like they're literally a hermit. They just enjoy to do their own thing. And if you look at the life path number 9, you can see there's a light there that he's holding. So, that would indicate this is someone who has a great spiritual capacity. But I just want to reiterate the fact that I'm the only person that's utilizing life path numbers within the tarot. So if you see other tarot readers starting to do this in their videos, well, just know that they got it from me because I'm the one who made this discovery. So that's my significant contribution to the tarot community. For those of you who were patrons of my astrology channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you'll continue to subscribe to my channel, because I feel that you're going to get a lot of valuable information out of the tarot readings I do. They're very accurate. And let's jump into your tarot reading, Leo, for the month of August 2018. I'm going to talk about a little bit of astrology here throughout the reading, because there are some, some of these cards are, connected with some of the astrology I'm seeing in 2018. But let's start off with the central energy. Now, Leo, you have the Ace of Cups as your central energy. Now, if this it's in the reverse position, so I would say if this was in the upright position, you'd be ready right now for new love in your life, especially for those of you who are single. Because it's in the reverse, that would suggest, if you are single, there might be some kind of delay when it comes to trying to get, some kind of new love alliance off the ground for you, Leo. And, here we go, this is how I'm going to connect astrology to it, because, throughout the month of August 2018, Leo, you have Mercury, which is going to be retrograding in your sign. So, typically retrogrades are going to bring delays. And Mercury is going to be retrograding in your sign until August 19th. And then it has a shadow period that comes out of that 3 weeks that, following the retrograde cycle, where it extends. The effects of the retrograde will extend. So, it's going to be a little bit probably, if you're trying to get a new love alliance off the ground, don't be disappointed, because, eventually you can make this happen. But right now just might not be the time. If you're coupled up, this Ace of Cups as your central energy in the reverse, it might be some kind of, some of you, I'm not saying all of you, but some of you might have some complications with, whoever your lover is. And if it's not complications, then, maybe this is somebody who just, it's hard to get rest with this person in your, like, true rest, true recuperation with this person in your life, because, you have this Ace of Cups is crossed by the Four of Swords here. You see this person wants to rest, but, because it's crossing the Ace of Cups, it's like some of you really might have some difficulty getting the rest you need, and it might be because of, somebody in your love life potentially. That's not going to resonate like that for all of you. But let's jump up to your destiny for the month of August 2018. And remember, this is a reading that's specifically for the month of August 2018. So, the things I talk about in this reading are solely for that month. September could obviously be different, but, the energy is a little bit like, it's kind of like you're having some self-doubt, Leo, in the month of August 2018. I'm not going to sugarcoat these readings at all. I'm not going to, these are the way the cards come out of the deck on their own. And I'm not going to just, try to change the meanings of things in order to, placate what's happening. But, the Queen of Wands, well, first of all, it's a fire sign of some sort. So fire signs are Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So for a few of you, I'm not saying all of you, but, for some of you, this might be a fire sign person in your life. So this, if you're single, then maybe this person, could be a good match for you potentially, but at the same time, you might have some difficulty getting this off the ground, because, it's right above that Ace of Cups in the reverse. So, like I said, it's, if you like a fire sign, if you like a Sagittarius, if you like a Leo, if you like an Aries, I'm not saying all of you do, but if you do, there might be some difficulty getting that off the ground. For others of you, this might be a little bit of self-doubt. So, and I'm not saying that's going to resonate that way for all of you, but, Queen of Wands in the reverse would suggest some self-doubt. Now, if you look at the King of Wands, like, that's you, Leo. So, King of Wands is who? And gender, if you're not familiar with tarot, gender doesn't matter. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. If it's a suit of wands, it's either you or someone in your life who's a fire sign, who's a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. Now, the King of Wands is in the past position. So, if you were to look at this energy as yourself, like, this is somebody who, this is more of like a distant past position here. So, you Leos were somebody at one time, you were very powerful, you were visionary. And I'm not saying that you obviously still are. You're obviously still a visionary. You're obviously still a natural leader. Some of you have an entrepreneurial spirit, as suggested by the King of Wands. And, with this energy showing up in the past position in August 2018, it's like, some of you might be reflecting on, how powerful you used to be. I feel that, maybe the new moon eclipse that happened in July, that energy is more like this, like it's like kind of like some self-doubt coming in. So but you can get back to this, Leo. You were born to be a leader. You were born to be someone powerful, so you can get back to this energy. Now we're going to jump down here to the Seven of Wands, and you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And like I said, these energies are just for the month of August 2018. So, September could be different. October is going to be different. Life goes on. But, in the month of August 2018, some of you might be having a little bit of conflict with the Seven of Wands. Some of you might be a little bit on edge about something or paranoid about something, as suggested by the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And I feel that the reason why you might be feeling this way is because of, well, you have the High Priestess in reverse over here as what's coming in the near future for you. And High Priestess in the reverse would suggest that some of you have a hidden agenda. So whatever this hidden agenda is, Leo, you got to get rid of it, because it's really not helping you. It's making you it's creating conflict in your life. It's making you feel on edge. So I'm just letting you know it's coming up right there. You have some kind of hidden agenda, and it's not really helping you out. For others of you, I'm going to jump to the life path number thing more specifically, and this is only going to apply to a select few of you. Some of you might have somebody in your life who is life path number 2 potentially. Others of you have somebody in your life who is life path number 4 with the Emperor card. So, if you do the numerology the way I showed you in the beginning of the video, if you take someone's date of birth, you might be able to figure out, is there somebody in my life who's life path number 2? Is there somebody in my life who's life path number 4? And there might be some complications with these individuals. I mean, it's probably not that significant, but, maybe there's somebody life path number 4, life path number 2, and it's, because it's in the reverse, it might be causing some difficulty. If obviously, those are very specific scenarios. Not all Leos have people in their life who are life path number 2 or life path number 4, or potentially for some of you Leos, this could be you. You could, for very select few of you, obviously not all of you, but for a few of you, could be the life path number 4 or the life path number 2. And, if that's not the case, then, the Emperor card in the reverse is, some of you are just being too controlling. You're trying to be too steering the situation. You're too domineering. It's like, you got to change that up a little bit, because it's creating this conflict. And for some of you, this paranoia. Now, down here, we have the Fool card, which is your attitude or position in the month of August 2018, and the Fool card very specifically could represent someone who's life path 22, but that's really specific. So that could be either you, or if you do the numerology like the way I said, maybe somebody in your life who's life path number 22. Now, if that's not the case for you, I feel that this is Fool card. Fool card is connected with a new beginning, and this correlates with the energy that's coming in for the new moon solar eclipse that's in your sign in August. So it happens on August 11th. There's a new moon solar eclipse in your sign. And this is connected with that. So you have a new beginning. Some of you Leos really do have a new beginning here, and I think that's something that you should embrace. And there's a little bit limited on space here, but right below this, right underneath this card here, the Two of Wands in the reverse came out, and that would suggest that some of you have a little bit of a fear of the unknown, and that's correlating with the energy that happened for the new moon solar eclipse that happened in July. So the new moon solar eclipse in July is more of that, fear of the unknown type of energy for you, whereas the new moon solar eclipse on August 11th, that's in your sign. So that's signaling a new beginning. Now, for some of you, you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse here, which means that some of you are being a little bit impractical about something. And then right next to that is I know, like I said, limited on space here, but you have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. But it's good that card is in the reverse, because when that card is upright, it's sort of like an energy of like loss, but it's in the reverse, which is good. So it's more of an energy of like recovering. So I feel that fits for you Leos. I feel that fits specifically with those Leos who have, you're healing your heart from a past love potentially. Some of you are just really hung up and stuck on like past loves, and just, I'm saying this is for a select few of you, not all of you Leos are, but maybe some past lover did you wrong. And the Five of Pentacles in the reverse is a good card to have, because you feel like you're coming out of that energy. And right next to that you have the Six of Pentacles here in the upright, which if you could see right here, there's a hand giving money. So some of you might be that's very specific. Some of you might be giving money to someone in the month of August potentially, or maybe you're the one that's getting money potentially. But regardless of what's happening, it's with this card right here is the Two of Pentacles, and that would suggest that even though you're dealing with conflict, and even though some of you might be paranoid, that this Two of Pentacles would suggest that you are somebody that can maintain balance. See, this person's balancing. You're someone that can maintain balance even through some paranoia, even through some conflict that you're having. So that's a good card to have, because that's showing some stability right there for you. Now, right above that, you have the Seven of Cups, and that is a card that's about options. So some of you have options. Now, some of them are unrealistic, and some of them are achievable, and you can see all the options here on this card. So just go with what's realistic, Leo. I mean, don't go with some fantasy thing lofty expectation that you have. Go with what's achievable, Leo, and realistic. And the outcome of the month of August 2018, it'd be nicer to have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, but you do have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. But regardless, the Wheel of Fortune is a turning point of some sort. So the wheel is turning. So this is a change that's happening, Leo, and potentially it might have something to do with a new beginning that's trying to make its way into your life. You're going to be riding out that energy that's coming from the new moon solar eclipse that's going to happen in your sign. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit more about some astrology here, because there's a full moon on August 26th. And, I feel this is resonating a lot for those Leos who are in shared resource situations. Some of you there might be a bit of like a full moon brings a shift or a development of some sort when it comes to a shared resource situation. So, it all depends on, how your shared resource situation is going. So, following that August 26th full moon in your sector of shared resources, potentially, if things are going well, Leo, then, is it time to make that shared resource situation a little bit more formal? Is it time to strengthen the bond or take the next step when it comes to that shared resource situation? And if the other person's not on board, then, maybe then the adverse should occur. You know what I mean? I'm not saying definitely, but, this full moon on August 26th suggests that some development could occur regarding a shared resource situation in your life. Think of anybody in your life who you share something with. For others of you, this might have to do with an investment of some sort. If you are clinging to someone who you used to share your resources with, this full moon is really giving you that energy to just break away from that situation, Leo. Stop hanging on. For those of you Leos who are just hanging on to those toxic person or toxic situation that's no longer part of your life, get rid of it. Here's the full moon helping you let it go. I hope that you enjoyed this video, Leo. If you did, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. I'm still posting daily astrology on my Instagram page, which is Gregory Furlan Astrology. So, if you're interested in reading daily astrology forecasts, make sure to follow me there. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next month.